everybody, good morning and happy Thursday to you. It's very early in the morning. I'm very tired right now. And no, I'm not playing soccer, although strangely enough, I am on a soccer field, an AstroTurf soccer field. But no, we are here at the Just Between Friends consignment sale out in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. My wife really wanted to come out here because she's such a big fan of the one they do in Oaks every year, which we were just at about a week ago. So she wanted to come out to this one, and of course I was like, well, you know, I'm free to come out here with you. I'm gonna hit it up as well because over here they have video games and DVDs and whatnot, and obviously that's what I want to look at. So I don't know what they're going to have here. I'm hoping to find some good deals. I'm not sure. Got educational games. We've got puzzles. Here we go. We have game systems. I have no idea where... Ooh, I see some Game Boy Advance and stuff already. That's awesome. I have no idea where the movies and whatnot are. I have absolutely no idea, but we'll find those. So hopefully some good deals on games. Hopefully some good deals on movies. Who knows? This place is pretty huge. And it's all inside a, I guess, an indoor soccer field, which is really weird. I feel strange as I'm walking around on AstroTurf right now. So let's take a look at everything's here. Not as many people here as there are in Oaks for whatever reason, but still pretty awesome, pretty epic. Let's dive in, see if we can find any good deals.
So first up, video games. And of course what I'm looking for is Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance, as they're the only systems in which I collect for. There were a few boxed Game Boy Advance games there, but I already had those titles, did not need those. And everything else was pretty much Nintendo DS and VTech. No other games to be found. There was a UMD there, pretty cool, but not a UMD video, so had no need for that. Unfortunately, not a single title here I had any interest in. This was cool, another PVD and some more Jeff Corwin, but that's the same exact title I came across at the last sale, so obviously did not need that. So now on to all the DVDs and Blu-rays, and this is it, guys. This is all they had. In comparison to the last consignment sale, this is pretty sad. The last consignment sale had a huge amount on the first day. This is it. Not much going on here. This is pretty cool, though. Some Scholastic Storybook Treasures. Really cool DVD releases. I absolutely love picking those up. And wow, brand new factory sealed Season 1 of Muppet Show for only $5.50. Cool deal there as well. And then some Sophia the First. Always gotta love coming across Disney. You guys have been telling me that's a good show. And then some more Disney here with Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Very awesome. And some Disney Princesses. And then some more Disney Princesses. Bring on the Disney. I absolutely love it. They had a few Blu-rays as well, including this Twilight title here, but I do already have that on Blu-ray, so I did not need to pick that up. And the same thing goes with Aeon Flux. Really cool to see it on Blu-ray, but again, I already have that. And then some more Disney with Tuck Everlasting. One of these days, I will come across a copy of that that is not scratched, and I will pick it up. And then finally onto their CDs, or as they say, music CDs, as opposed to non-music CDs, I guess. And they had a bunch of Twilight, which is cool, but I had no interest in those because I do already have them, and no interest in anything else either, unfortunately.
Well, alright guys, it appears that I came all the way out here, got up the crack of dawn, drove an hour out here for one DVD. That is it. I did not see any games. There wasn't even a single Game Boy game over there for Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and this was the one and only DVD I found that I had any interest in that I didn't already have or just wasn't scratched or whatever. So that was it, guys. I'm going to, of course, look around the toys. Maybe I'll find something cool, but it's not like today's are half off sale or anything, guys. Everything's full price, so I doubt I'm going to find anything I really want to pick up, but who knows? Maybe. We'll go take a look anyway. I mean, we're here. Why not? But yeah, all the way out here, an hour out here, and getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning for one $2 DVD. Fun. Well, alright, that is it for the Just Between Friends consignment sale. I grabbed two things. So, yep, again, got up bright and early, drove an hour out here for really nothing, but, you know, that's kind of just the way it goes. Maybe I hit big, maybe I hit nothing at all. You just never know when you come to places like this. Unfortunately, I did not hit very big, so it is what it is. But I think we're going to head home now, probably take a look at everything I got. I got to go mow the lawn, yay. So, let's get out of here, okay, guys? Let's go. All right, the lawn has been mowed, Cinema Sickness Jr. has been put down to bed, and many more DVDs and VHS tapes have been listed up at the Cinema Sickness store on Instagram. If you haven't checked that out yet, please do. So now we can take a look at everything I picked up from the Just Between Friends consignment sale out in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, which kind of proved to be a bit of a bust. Not a lot going on there. It really felt like it was just the leftovers from the Oaks consignment sale at the Lancaster consignment sale. It really just felt like a bunch of leftovers. I know that's not necessarily the case. I'm sure it was for some people. I'm sure some people do sell at both sales and did bring their leftovers, sure, but there's a lot of new people selling there as well. But it just wasn't as big. There wasn't as much going on there. Not even as many people there. It was like very quiet in there, which is really weird. So not as crazy as the Oaks one. The Oaks one seemed much bigger. A lot more stuff being sold. A lot more people there. Definitely a lot more crazy than the Lancaster one. But you know, it is what it is. Mrs. Sickness seemed pretty happy. She picked up a bunch of stuff for Cinema Sickness Jr., so that's cool. Although even she didn't walk out with nearly as much stuff she did at the Oak sale, so I don't even think she got as much stuff, and even she wasn't able to find as much stuff as she did at the other sales. So unfortunately, it just wasn't as good, and I really don't see myself necessarily ever going out there again. I'll definitely be hitting up the Oaks one. I think they do it in the spring and in the fall every year, so I'm definitely planning on going to both of those next year. I can't wait for the spring one. Should be good. But yeah, this one just was kind of lacking. You guys saw the DVD selection, like nothing. It was like a table. That was it. The one in Oaks had a bunch of tables. There was stuff under, like boxes of movies underneath. Movies and movies and movies everywhere at the Oaks sale, but not so much in the Lancaster sale. Not too much to pick through. Not even any Game Boy games, except for I mean, again, they had like 2 box ones, but they were very common titles. Really nothing. Just not a lot of nothing. Even the toys, there was like no really good toys. I was just so kind of disappointed in the Lancaster sale. I don't think it's necessarily like that all the time, but it was this year anyway, and I just was disappointed. So anyway, let's take a look at what little I picked up. The only title I grabbed was Scholastic Storybook Treasures, The Day of the Dead, and more Halloween Tales. This is pretty cool because not only is it a Scholastic Storybook Treasures release, which I absolutely love. These are fantastic. If you like great animation, I always say pick these up. It's a lot of like children's stories told with great animation. I cannot recommend these enough if you're a fan of animation. So I love that, but not only that, but it is a Halloween title, so I can watch it during this year's Cinema Sickness Halloween Horror-thon, which is a plus. I'll probably actually sit down and watch this one with Cinema Sickness Jr. in the next few weeks. So this is awesome. Very happy to get this. I grabbed it for only $2. It was a good deal, so I picked it up, and that was it as far as media is concerned. No games, no music, no other DVDs, no Blu-rays, nothing like that. Just this. That was it. Drove an hour out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Got up at 7 o'clock in the morning for this. Oh well. But I also grabbed some little Mario Lego Mega Blocks, something. I don't know. What are these? They're little Mario dudes. Let's see. Oh, they're K'NEX. K-N-E-X. These are little K'NEX figures. So cool. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these little Mario K'NEX figures. That's pretty awesome. These are neat. Do I need them? No, but I figured there's, his head came off. But I figured, you know, there's some game collector out there or something like that who's going to want a cool little Mario figure for the collection. So that's awesome. So they were really cheap. I picked these up. Figured I could sell them on the Cinema Sickness store. Figured that'd be cool. So there you go. I do want to say something quick about the Cinema Sickness store, and that's that you guys have been seeing me pick up a lot of toys lately. I think I picked up a lot of toys and like 1 or 2 like DVDs for the store. That's not necessarily going to be the norm. I just recently posted a ton of DVDs, some of them being out of print, a ton of VHS tapes, some of those being out of print. I posted a bunch of beta tapes as well, so a whole lot of stuff getting posted at the Cinema Sickness store. So if you haven't checked that out on Instagram yet, do check out. It's just called the Cinema Sickness store. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link down below. If you're watching this at cinemasickness.com, there's a link off to the side. Definitely check out the store, and there's a lot there, including a lot of media as well. So it's not just all toys, even though you've been seeing me pick up a lot of toys lately for the store. It's a lot of media as well. But anyway, I did grab these guys, so if you're interested, head over there and pick one of these up. So cool. That was it. That's everything I grabbed. So yeah, that was exciting. I don't know. It is what it is. You never know. It's one of those things where like if had I not gone out there, I would have been like, man, what did I miss out on? Like, was there a whole bin full of super rare Blu-rays or something like that, or that one rare DVD I've been looking for? Did they have it? I'd be thinking that in the back of my head if I hadn't gone out there. But sometimes you go out to these places and it's just a bust. You never know. It's always a crapshoot. Am I gonna find awesome stuff, or am I not gonna find awesome stuff? You just never know. Unfortunately, today was a bit of a bust, but that's why I love these videos, because you can see that I don't always come out big. Sometimes I get nothing, sometimes I get just a little bit. You never know. But all right, guys. So now it's time to sit down and relax. Like I said, I had a very busy day. I'm mowing the lawn, taking care of the Cinema Stick this store, which is crazy busy doing that. If I start this. If I do get I haven't heard back from anybody yet, but if I do get this job next week and start another job, that on top of the Cinema Stick store, I'm going to be so hectically crazy, but it is what it is. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this store, and I'm enjoying that so many of you guys are buying stuff off it. That's really cool. I got a whole bunch of like DVDs and VHS tapes to send out tomorrow. I'll be dropping all them off, so that's awesome. On my birthday, tomorrow's actually my birthday, October 7th. Yeah, so that's exciting. So by the time you see this video, October 7th, because it's now October 6th, so when you see this video actually get posted on the 7th, it'll be my birthday. So that's exciting, and I got some big plans too. Got some big plans for this weekend. I'm actually going out of town this weekend, actually going out of state this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Fun adventures coming your way tomorrow and for the next like 2 or 3 days, so that's awesome. But anyway, like I said, been a very busy, hectic day today. Had a lot to do, so now I'm going to sit down, I'm going to relax, and I'm going to do that by watching tonight's Cinema Sickness Halloween Horathon title, and that's going to be Graveyard Shift, not the Stephen King one. This is a different one from the 80s. The Stephen King one's from like 1990, I think. So anyway, Graveyard Shift, apparently about like a vampire cab driver. At least I think he's a vampire. Yeah, I think it's a vampire. I'm not sure. We'll find out. But it's about apparently a cab driver, and yeah, that's a vampire right there. So a vampire cab driver, apparently, according to the synopsis. So let's pop this one in the VCR, check it out, and see if Graveyard Shift's any good.
Hey, what the hell are those?
Alright, Graveyard Shift, otherwise known as Central Park Drifter. When looking up the year of this movie, 1987 by the way, I found out that this movie actually does go by two names, Graveyard Shift and Central Park Drifter. And when I heard Central Park Drifter, I thought to myself, do I own that movie on DVD? I think I might, and sure enough I do in this Shriek Show Presents Vampire Triple Feature Collection. I probably should have known it because it does have, in quotations there, Graveyard Shift, so I probably should have been paying attention, and I should have known that. So yeah, I do own this movie on DVD. Who knew? Not me, apparently, so awesome. That's always a fun thing to find out. But I do actually really enjoy this VHS because it does say Graveyard Shift 1 inside. I was kind of curious about that, and it turns out this movie does actually have a sequel called The Understudy, Graveyard Shift 2, so pretty awesome. I gotta get my hands on that. I'm pretty sure that one I do not own on DVD. I hope. But anyway, very awesome. I thought it was pretty cool. I was a little weirded out by that. I was like, Graveyard Shift 1. Does that mean there was a sequel? Yes, there was. So this movie was fun. I would definitely recommend checking it out if you love 80s vampire movies. It definitely had that feel of an 80s vampire movie, that look and that style of just an 80s vampire movie. It might not have been my favorite 80s vampire movie, but it had that look and that feel, that style that really made it fun to watch. So if you are a fan of 80s vampire films, this is definitely one to see. Sort of a love, I don't say triangle, a love square sort of movie. There's a head vampire. He's a vampire taxi cab driver of all things, and he's attracted to women who are gonna basically on the verge of death, whether they're gonna kill themselves, whether they have a disease or something like that. He's attracted to these women, and he basically saves them by turning them into vampires. And of course, he finds this girl who has a disease. I don't think they say what disease she has. All they say is the doctors say that her test came back positive, so apparently she's going to die of something. And of course, he's attracted to her and finds her and wants to turn her into a vampire to save her and whatnot. But he actually ends up falling for her and actually having feelings for her more so than, you know, the other women he was just turned into vampires just to help save him. He actually has feelings for this girl. But in doing so, all the other women he's turned into vampires get all jealous. They can sense his feelings, and they get all jealous, and they start killing off all these other guys. And the police are all baffled because why are these men being killed in very similar ways? But apparently they can tell it's by different women, so they don't know what's going on. And of course, this girl has a husband. She's married, so he gets all jealous. Now it's this whole weird thing where the vampire women basically want to get rid of this girl, and the husband wants to get rid of this vampire. So it's this whole crazy story of jealousy and love and lust and vampires and weirdness and 80s-ness, and it's a lot of fun. So I would recommend checking this one out. Again, it's not the greatest 80s vampire movie I've ever seen, but it does have that look. It does have that style, it does have that feel, and while watching, I thought to myself, yeah, I'm really watching an 80s vampire movie. It just had that feel, and it really just drew me in because of that. So if you love other 80s vampire films, this is definitely one to see. So in the end, I would definitely recommend checking it out, and all I really gotta say is, Contact. Alright, and with that, I am off to bed, but it is actually midnight right now, which means it's my birthday, October 7th. It is my birthday. I'm officially 34 today. I am an old man. So yes, in 1982, I was born. October 7th, 1982, I was officially born. And now I am 34 years old. 34 years on this earth. So fun. It's definitely been a fun ride thus far. But anyway, guys, so tomorrow's going to be fun, or today's going to be fun, however you want to look at it. We are actually, my wife and I were actually headed somewhere. I'm not going to give it away quite yet. We were actually headed away out of state for the weekend. We're going somewhere pretty cool, somewhere that I really love. It's somewhere that I definitely am a big fan of, but I haven't been to in about 2 or so years. So we definitely wanted to go down there and check it out, get and see what's all changed and everything since we haven't been down there in 2 years. We got a hotel room, so going to be a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to doing some hunting down there. There used to be a lot of really cool hunting spots. Hopefully those spots are still there. Like I said, I haven't been down there in 2 years, so stuff could have closed up. Maybe some new stuff opened. Who knows? I'm definitely looking forward to it. So I will be doing some hunting. That is the plan. And just having an absolutely fantastic weekend away with my wife at a really fun spot, which, again, I will leave up to tomorrow's video. You guys will have to find out where we're going. So I gotta get to bed because I gotta get up kind of early because we're gonna leave a little bit earlier in the morning and head down there. So, alright guys, so like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're gonna get one. And if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, one of many designs you could choose from, then head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself one of these. And finally, if you like to support new content and show your thanks and appreciation for these videos, then head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness, where every tiny little bit helps. It is very much appreciated. All goes right back into these videos. Even the single donation of $1 really does help, and it gains you early access to most of my videos as well. So again, that's patreon.com/cinemasickness. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Happy birthday to me, and I will see you all a little bit later on today. Have a good one, guys. Bye.